너와 나 우리의 여름밤 그 세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라.
Hello and welcome to my greenhouse slash garden. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. A very warm welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I hope you enjoy these videos that I'm putting out about my garden. Today is quite a warm day. It is around 24 degrees in Melbourne, Australia. And it was really nice in the morning. It was really nice and cloudy. And I was hoping to come out and film, but my toddler decided it was her time to play with me. So I had to sort of give in and enjoy some time with her. So here I am. It is currently around 5 o'clock in the evening and the sun's still out. I usually try to stay out of the garden when it's really hot. And in today's video, I am going to plant some of these out in the garden. I have a flower bed that needs a little bit of a cleanup. It's got a lot of grass that's overgrown. And it's also the same bed that I have been growing my tulips in. So I need to get in touch with what's going on in the bed and sort of give it a good cleanup and plant some new flowers for this season. I am thinking of putting in these cosmos. These are cupcake blush cosmos that I am growing from my own seeds, which I harvested last year from my cosmos cupcake blush. And then I am also thinking of putting in these sunflowers. These look really slender and thin, but I hope after I put them in they'll do well. And also I am thinking of putting some of these salvias in. This is called tricolour salvia. It's a really nice variety and you can see it's already flowering. So they desperately need to be put in their final spot. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do today. And yeah, I'll see how I go. I hope you enjoy.
우리의 여름밤 그 세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라. 잠깐만 아니야 떠오른 그 말 오늘은 그 말을 하기 싫어.
One thing I did wanted to talk about at the beginning of the video was that if you're going to plant your seedlings into the garden, you have to make sure that you plant it on a nice day which isn't too hot, so that the plants don't get a transplant shock when they're put in the ground or wherever they go, if it's pots or like a bed or something So make sure that if you're doing replanting, that it's on a nice day, if it's preferably earlier in the morning or later in the evening when the highest heat of the day has finished. So I'm going to do that today. The area that I am planting right now has gone into shade, so the sun has sort of gone past that area. So I'm hoping these won't have a hard time settling in, because then I'm going to give it a good water and a little bit of seaweed tonic so that it helps the roots to establish themselves. And also it is best to avoid replanting on extra hot days and extra cool days, just so that the plants get a little bit of time to get rested and get strong, rather than be, you know, blasted with hot or humidity or cold weather the next day. So yeah, those are my few tips that I do follow, which I have learned over the past years, which I've tried to follow whenever I'm planting new seedlings into the garden.
너와 나 우리의 여름밤 그 세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라.
So this is the bed that I will be putting these flowers in. It's got a lot of space around here. At the moment, grass has overtaken that spot, so I'm going to clean it up and then put the sunflowers, the some of the tricolour salvias that I have, and give it a nice good new start.
너와 나 우리의 여름밤 그 세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라.
Now this spot here is where I'm going to do the planting. It may look a little bit tight, but I think because I'm going to put in sunflowers that just go taller, they're not going to need a lot of space down below. They're just going to go taller. So I'm thinking I can fit in all the plants that I'm hoping to fit in here, and I'll see how I go.
너와 나 우리의 여름밤 그 세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라. 잠깐만 아니야 떠오른 그 말 오늘은 그 말을 하기 싫어. 그 세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라 잠깐만 아니야 떠오른 그 말 오늘은 그 말을 하기 싫어 그 얘기 많이 해본 것 같아 고백은 조금씩 상하잖아 오늘은 나 좀 다르게 그 말 안 할게 사랑해
너와 나 사이에 선을 지울래
So this is the plan I'm thinking of going for. The salvias at the front and the sunflowers in the middle and at the back and on a side. Here I've got the cosmos. I think they have enough space there, and if they are fighting for space, I will pick some of them when they start to put on more growth and try to move them around. But for now I think they look quite well, and I'll see how I go when I plant these out.
그 세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라 잠깐만 아니야 떠오른 그 말 오늘은 그 말을 하기 싫어 그 얘기 많이 해본 것 같아
So I just put in everything. They look a little bit sad, but trust me, when I give a little bit of seaweed solution and just a little bit of love with a lot of water, they're gonna wake up, and they usually take a week or two to establish themselves in the new place. And once they do, then you'll start to see them putting on new growth and just thriving from there on. So I am looking forward to that, and I'm gonna just put some straw mulch on just to have them covered, because we're gonna have really hot days ahead. The next week is gonna be really hot, so mulching will help the water to stay in the soil instead of just evaporating into thin air. So that would help the plants also maintain a little bit of soil moisture early in the mornings and during the middle of the day when it's really hot. So that's what I'm gonna do next.
너와 나 우리의 여름밤 그 세 글자 네 눈 잠깐만 아니야 떠오른 그 말 오늘은 그 말을 하기 싫어 그 얘기 많이 해본 것 같아 고백을
Nice and mulched. Mulching is also another way of adding nutrients into the soil. So once they start to die down, they just become part of the soil, adding more nutrients into the soil. So it's another way of adding more goodness into your soil. It serves two purposes: keeping the soil moist, and also while they are breaking down, they'll add more nutrients into the soil. So next I will give them a little bit of water. I did add flower slow release fertilizer, the purple one just in the corner here, just before I planted them in. It gives about 6 months of slow release fertilizer to the plants while they are growing. And what I do is during the season, every 2 weeks I will give in some liquid seaweed solution with the water, so it helps them grow a little bit stronger and just gives them a little bit of boost, a little bit of plant food. Yeah, so what I'll do now is just give in a little bit of water to help them establish themselves, and then give them a good drink of seaweed solution.
오늘은 그 말을 하기 싫어 그 얘기 많이 해본 것 같아 고백은 조금씩 상하잖아 오늘은 나 좀 다르게 그 말 안 할게 사랑해
너와 나 사이에 선을 지울래 그러면 그 말도 필요 없는 걸
So that is it, my friends. I have just given them a good drink of seaweed solution, and hopefully by the end of this week they should be starting to establish themselves, and in a week 2 and 3 they should be putting on new growth, which I hope to film throughout the season. I really wish these sunflowers would thrive because they do look a little bit thin. I think I left them too long in the growing pots, but you never know. Sometimes even the thinnest looking seedlings end up performing the best. So I am keeping my fingers crossed for these babies, and I hope to provide their updates in future videos. Thank you for watching. If you have watched until the very end, thank you so much for being a part of my gardening journey. I do hope to put out more videos of my flowers when they start to bloom, and sort of record my whole summer season for the end of the year 2024, and hopefully in the beginning of the year 2025. I'm also hoping to sit down and make a plan for next year, sort of a manifestation session that I'd like to do for my garden and create a little vision board for the year according to months and the seasons ahead. And I'm really excited for that, and I hope to share that with you as well. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
너와 나 우리의 여름밤 그 세 글자 네 눈에